To the second item here, and I've asked Councilmember Price to read Proclamation 3222, matter proclaiming and celebrating the American Library Association's Banned Books Week from September 18th to September 24th at the Berkeley Public Library. And I'd like to invite our library director to come on up while Councilmember Price reads this.
Thank you.
Thank you. A proclamation of the Council of the City of Berkley, Michigan, celebrating the American Library Association's Banned Books Week. Whereas the freedom to read is essential to our democracy, and reading is among our greatest freedoms. And whereas privacy is essential to the exercise of that freedom, and the right to privacy is the right to open inquiry without having the subject of one's interest examined or scrutinized by others. And whereas the freedom to read is protected by our Constitution, and whereas some individuals, groups, and public authorities work to remove or limit access to reading materials, to censor content in schools, to label, quote, controversial, end quote, views, to distribute lists of, quote, objectionable, end quote, books or authors, and to purge libraries of materials reflecting the diversity of society. And whereas both governmental intimidation and the fear of censorship cause authors who seek to avoid controversy to practice self-censorship, thus limiting our access to new ideas. And whereas every silencing of a heresy, every enforcement of an orthodoxy, diminishes the toughness and resilience of American society and leaves it less able to deal with controversy and difference. And whereas Americans still favor free enterprise in ideas and expression, and can be trusted to exercise critical judgment, to recognize propaganda and misinformation, and to make their own decisions about what they read and believe, and to exercise the responsibilities that accompany this freedom. And whereas intellectual freedom is essential to the preservation of a free society and a creative culture, and whereas conformity limits the range of and variety of inquiry and expression on which our democracy and our culture depend, and whereas the American Library Association's Banned Books Week, celebrating the freedom to read, is observed during the last full week of September each year as a reminder to Americans not to take their precious freedom for granted. And whereas Banned Books Week celebrates the freedom to choose or the freedom to express one's opinion, even if that opinion might be considered unorthodox or unpopular, and stresses the importance of ensuring the availability of those unorthodox or unpopular viewpoints to all who wish to read them. Now, therefore, be it that the City of Berkeley celebrates the American Library Association's Banned Books Week, September 18th to September 24th. And be it farther that the City of Berkeley encourages all libraries and bookstores to acquire and make available materials representative of all the people in our society. And be it farther that the City of Berkeley encourages free people to read freely now and forever. Now, therefore, the City of Berkeley hereby proclaims that the week of September 18th to 24th is the American Library Association's Banned Books Week in the City of Berkeley. Proclaim this 19th day of September 2022 at a regular meeting of the Berkley City Council. Signed, Daniel J. Turbrack, Mayor.
Mr. Director.
All right. Thank you very much to the council for that proclamation. I'd like to thank the library board members who are here tonight. Rita, our chair, Amanda, Jordan, and Margaret, our newest board member. They very much support this proclamation, and thank you for reading it at the meeting tonight. At the library, we are all about free choice of what you want to read or listen to or watch, and we want to make everything available to the community. So thank you for your support.
Well, thank you, and thank you for the board taking the time to show up this evening. Obviously, it's very important what our library is, what it means to our community, and what it means to everybody else. So I appreciate the work that you all do and what you continue to do for our community. And again, you know what my wife does, so she's really on board. Thank you all.
Thank you.